Seahawks. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Rock twist, rock twist, rock twist. Twist, twist.
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. There was Trey Flowers that time who got a hand in and broke it up.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Here we go, here we go. Here we go.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Watch the ball, watch the ball.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He's got Evans. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 18 yards, 1st down Niners.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Let's pick up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Well, a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Here we go, here we go.
Check 55. Come on.
Nick.
Check nickel.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. Touchdown, 49ers. David Johnson, his 11th touchdown on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. So they start this game just like they won. Opening drive touchdown, a nice run there to finish it off.
Yeah, that's what we call an explosive run because of the distance. And being able to do that, that puts a little uncertainty in the minds of your opponent.
Extra point forthcoming. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go.
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Check 52. Kill.
On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. DeForest Buckner in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for it. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
56 the mic. 56 is the mic. And we got to get to the ball, T. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Out we go. Here's Wilson. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. D Ford in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now here's Michael Dixon, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now Johnson takes to midfield but no further, just a yard there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the midfield stripe, look to throw. He finds his target, it's Evans. Mike Evans, he's going to go. Touchdown, 49ers. Mike Evans, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 on board. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, and his throw is incomplete. Ryan Grant, the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense as that fell harmlessly to the ground.
Give me that ball, defense! Give me that ball!
Alert, 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 alert!
Kill. 56, 56, check, 56.
Go!
On 3rd down, Wilson. He's got Rocket. Across midfield down to the 45.
We got
A very well executed play. It goes for 29 yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Now Wilson. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Switch up. 54 is Mike. 50, watch 54. Watch 54.
To throw it in. Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play his own defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Check, Mike.
Wilson will throw it in. This is caught. It's Ryan Grant. And he's going to come up a few yards short of first. They get him to the ground at the 37. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. This from 54 yards away. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. Charles, 54 yards. I'm surprised that came up short.
I would agree with that one because normally, if he misses,
here we go.
it's accuracy, not length, because he has plenty of leg for that. But maybe it's like I hit my golf shot, you know? Maybe it's like my wedge. You know, when you chili dip and you hit the ground ahead of it, sometimes that will shorten your distance as well.
Here's Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part.
Here we go.
We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
They stay on the ground on first for Johnson. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. David Johnson. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Point after here coming up. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
You ain't going nowhere. Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno.
Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. 21-0 our score after 1. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. They've got it 3rd and 10 here to start things out.
Mike 5-4. Watch the run, watch the run.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. They'll roll him out right. Big loss here as he's taken down. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lock behind it. Wow. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Here we go.
Here we go, here we
The
go, here we go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown.
Now he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Here we go, here we go.
I imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Out of the pistol, here's Johnson. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. The tackle made by KJ Wright.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here we go.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
Just like that. Just like that. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. KJ Wright picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. So the punt rolls out of bounds, and they'll have pretty good field position here up near the 40-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway as we grind toward the end of the season here. They haven't had the season that they have hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this.
To throw is Wilson. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Your trip is here.
The Seahawks on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8.
Man up, D.
54 is Mike.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And now there's a scooped up by the 49ers. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. So they need to determine if that knee was down before the ball was coughed up.
And they also wanted to make sure that the ball was possessed as they were going through, that the ball wasn't working its way free before the knee hit the ground.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points. You're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback. But you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our
Now it's Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait and enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL.
check. 36.
On second down, it's Carson. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that happen.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10, 5, and nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. He let one slip away last week as well, so now 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
Well, we were out at practice, and we watched him work. And
Here we go.
Coach talked about
Being a 2-hand monster.
and we looked at each other. 2-hand. Oh, I get it. 2-hand monster. Both hands on the football. Taking care of it, putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They come up in an offside line of scrimmage. Again, the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Y'all playing the wrong football. Check 13.
On the ground, this is Johnson. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. This defense hasn't let them in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. 3rd and goal from the 2. They'll run it with Johnson. And across the goal line into the end zone.
Great job,
Touchdown,
man. Keep getting those touchdowns.
49ers. David Johnson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive. But they're down to the point where they need a touchdown.
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Mike,
Mike 54.
hey.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Look small.
Hey, 0. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Hey, watch.
12.
Slant.
It's great. 18.
Well, throw on first down to Wilson. It's caught, blocked it. He's got a first down to throw inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 15. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll lift to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back to the 24. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. There's Wilson. With a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
All right, let's go ahead and just add it up here. Their last 3 drives, 2 fumbles and an interception.
Here we go.
Somewhere, to paraphrase one of the great coaches of the NFL, they're asking on that sideline, what the heck is going on out there?
Well, indeed, start on the ground to run that clock. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Here we go.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Let's go, baby. They turn over. Let's get that ball.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Here we go.
Mike 54.
Yeah.
Check.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half.
Get ready. Get ready.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
56, the mic, boys. 56. Check 56. All day. All day. Play 56. Mike 56. Oh, Trot. Let's go deep. Tighten up. Let's go deep. Tighten up.
Now it's Wilson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. D4 in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but what stories about teams actually doing that?
Rush coming, and he's taken down. K.J. Wright able to record his 5th sack of the season.
But that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They're running with Johnson. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. David Johnson. 30 yards. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point attempt to follow here. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now. Really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with other positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments,
and Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 18 yards, 1st down Niners.
Here we go,
With
here we go,
that
here we go.
last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
Garoppolo on first down. He completes it to Evans. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do you see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
64, weak.
Second down, Johnson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that'll lead here to a third down.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
A good game again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On first and 10, it's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. And this is caught. Spectacular one-handed grab there. He'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
Now Wilson on first down. It's complete to Walker. And down inside the 15 he goes. And 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Between 80. 56 is the mic. Blue Dan.
Hey, alert.
On the delay, here's Carson. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. A loss of 2 there. Second down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Jennings was the one he was looking for, and it's third down.
All day. Woo! Let's get it.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Yo.
All go special.
5-4. Zoom. Guys, it's game.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. DeForest Buckner in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Back now in Seattle, Washington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he's got it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal.
Double up.
Alert three, alert three.
They'll try to run with Carson. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Hey, check 24.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. Now Wilson. That's a real one. Touchdown, Seattle. From 3 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to get a score back. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late with those 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Here we go.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
I'm coming.
Johnson. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. David Johnson, 30 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
And they are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
We play to win. Let's go.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign.
18.
To try again after the sack. Wilson, that's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll go down just shy of the 24 line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
14, 14, got it.
56 to Mike, boys. 56.
Wilson. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. They'll run on first down. Carson, and a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
What? 280. Good job, Micah.
On second down and 4. Wilson, short throw to Disley. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like a spot right in midfield at the 50.
Hey guys, listen. 36 power.
56, Mike.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Solomon Thomas, they'd love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack.
Mike, 56.
Throwing on second and long. Wilson looking middle, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it's third down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
The Seahawks on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 17.
Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season.
Alert.
54, right there, right there. Short. Man out.
The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. They've gone to the fourth quarter now in Dallas. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Another victory perhaps in the cards. They're looking as good as anybody as the playoffs draw near.
Here we go. 180. 21.
There's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
That's it, baby.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Here we go. 180.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Again, it's Johnson. 12 yards there and a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they were getting behind the line of... for a loss of 3.
Here we go. 180.
55. Okay, double up.
Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jarek McKinnon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Here we go. 180.
Watch 55. What's the run? They're running it.
Now a handoff. Johnson. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just run them and hit.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take them to next week?
Well, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over,
14,
right?
14.
And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone,
Go.
I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Pull it together.
Throwing again here, Wilson. He's going to let it fly. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked there by Nick Nelson. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Here we go.
From the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
Man.
Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Niners, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they drop their 10th game now to fall to 4-10. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.